All right, section 2. Sometimes equations for circles become so complicated that we may need to complete the square on both variables in order to write the equation in standard circle form. Example A. A mural has been planned using a large coordinate grid. An artist has been asked to paint a red circular outline around a feature according to the equation x squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 10y equals 6. Determine the center and the radius of the following that the artist has been asked to paint. Follow these steps to write the equation in standard circle form. Step 1. Write the equation. X squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 10y equals, and they've changed the equation. That's interesting. Okay, we'll roll with it and see what happens. 7. Then it says complete the square on both the x and y terms. To complete the square on x squared minus 4x, take half of 4 and then square it. Add this term to both sides of the equation, and then simplify and write x squared minus 4x plus 4 as a perfect square. So they did negative 4 divided by 2 is 2. Squared is 4. So they added 4 to both sides of the equation. Well, negative 4 divided by 2 was actually negative 2. So when they wrote this part, when they re-simplified it, it was x minus 2 to the second power. Now they're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to look at our y terms. It says complete the square, y squared plus 10y, take half of 10 and square it. Add this term to both sides. So that would have been 10 would have been divided by 2 is 5. 5 squared is 25. So they added 25 to both sides of the equation. That would be right here and right here. Well, what number did they get when they divided by that 2? 5, positive. So notice they have y plus 5 squared equals 36. Says determine the center and the radius of the circle. Well, my center is going to be at HK. 2, negative 5. Because remember that the equation originally calls for it's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So 2, negative 5, and what is that square root of 36? That's going to give me my r. Well, that's 6. Let's take a look at the try these. Do I need to mess? Here's our first example, A. X minus 5 squared plus y squared minus 2y equals 8. Do I need to worry about my x term? No. Do I need to worry about my y term? Yes, because it's not in this form, h minus k, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. So I've got to complete the square on this section. So we got y squared minus 2y. So we're going to do negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. And negative 1 to the second power is positive 1. So we're going to say plus 1 on this side, but we also have to do plus 1 on the other side. Well, in order for us to rewrite this back as a perfect square, we would write this as y minus 1 to the second power. That's this. This would be 9. So we would have x minus 5 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 9. So my center is 5, 1, and my radius is 3, because that's the square root of that. This would be A's answer. Okay, let's take a look at B. Okay, we have x squared plus 4x plus y minus 4 to the second power equals 12. Do I need to worry about completing the square for my x terms? Yes. Do I need to worry about completing the squares for my y terms? No. It's already in that perfect square format there. And we're equaling to the 12. So, we're going to do this on this side. X squared plus 4x. So remember, we're going to take our term in front of our x, so 4. We're going to divide by 2. That's 2. We're going to square it, which is 4. So this would be plus 4. But recall, whatever you do to one side, you must also do to the other. So we would add the 4 on the other side as well. Well, this would be written as x plus 2 to the second power. This would be rewritten as 16. So we were going to say x plus 2 to the second power plus y minus 4 to the second power equals 16. So my center is located at negative 2, 4, and my r is 4 because that's the square root of 16. All right. C. I'm going to put C over here. We're going to do D on this side. Looks like we're going to have to do both terms here. X squared minus 8x. We're going to have y squared minus 14y. And this is all equal to 16. Okay. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 squared is going to be positive 16. So we're going to say plus 16 here. So we add 16 to both sides. So I can rewrite this as x minus 4 to the second power. Let's take a look. Here we're going to have negative 14 divided by 2, which is negative 7. And negative 7 squared is 49. So we're going to add 49 to both sides now. This is going to be rewritten as y minus 7 to the second power equals 16 plus 16 is 32, and 32 plus 49 is 81. So center is going to be 4, 7. Radius is going to be 9 because I'm going to take the square root of 81. Let's take a look at D. D says x squared plus 6x. I'm going to leave some space here, okay? Plus y squared plus 12y. Leave some space, equals 4, okay? We need to do the completing of the square on the x and on the y's. Well, 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 3 squared is 9. So we're going to add 9 here to both sides. I'm going to rewrite this as x plus 3 to the second power. Here we have 12 divided by 2 equals 6 to the second power, which is 36. So we add 36 to both sides. I would rewrite this as y plus 6 squared equals 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 plus 36 is 49. So this equals 49. My center is going to be negative 3, comma, negative 6. And my r is going to be, the square root of 49 is 7. On to the wrap up of this lesson.